Oh, I'm really loving Hotshot.
NERDSoul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of Talk Shop, and we're doing our special read-along of, that's right, Freestyle Komics Hotshot. And we're dropping these special episodes because on Monday, that's right, this Monday, we are doing a live review of issue number 9. That's right, it's gonna be so fun. I can't wait to ask Michael Watson himself, the penciler of this just amazing story that I'm having a lot of fun with. You know, why this, why that, why not this, why not that? How'd you come up with this? How'd you come up with that? All these things that we can have a lot of fun with. You guys will be able to chat in with us. It'll be on Facebook Live Monday evening. I'm so excited. And especially after reading issue number 3 and number 0, I'm excited. So let's do this. Real quick, I'm gonna focus on issue number 3. Both of these issues are a little short, but they provide a lot of context into Hotshot and who he is and the history of Freestyle Comics as a whole. With issue 3, we get a distraught, kind of upset, nightmare situation that Hotshot is in. But while he's in that dream, while he's in that nightmare, he is kind of recounting what Justice went through with Nemesis and how these, EHDs just disappeared, and how they were fighting and it was so much destruction, and then they were teleported and then they were in space and all this crazy stuff. And it provides a lot of context into why he wanted to be a hero, what pushed him, what excited him about heroism. Also, it provides a lot of context into where the heroes are at now. Where the world is now as far as heroism is concerned, and also kind of where they plan to sort of go. And I like the way they played it out because they allowed, this, kind of like nightmare situation to go on while he was able to recount what made him him, while he decided to be him. In this, they also show a lot of parallels between, Justice and Nemesis, and also the Void, I believe that's the character's name, Void, and Hotshot himself. And kind of how that's gonna play out, because this is still in the Heroes or Welcome Home Hero or Heroes Welcome storyline that we're in. And I'm interested to see the destruction, or maybe the destruction of the character, as we near episodes or issues 4 and 5. Because there's so much that I see kind of leaning towards Justice and of course Nemesis and how they ended. But hopefully it'll be a lot happier for our hero. But another large issue of number 3 is Mike and Carla. He wakes up he wakes up from that crazy dream, and Carla's like, look, we need to talk. I know you're Hotshot, blah, blah, blah. He tries to play it off. She's like, no, I know, and you can't lie to me because I got the necklace. We'll get to the necklace later. But I like the fact that he's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you. And the relationship that they have now, after kind of breaking up and her moving on, now it's a situation where almost she wants to know, just I guess for the sake of knowing, for her closure. And I mean, she just needs to know just because, that's what she needs. And I don't think she wants to know everything, because of course, later on we find out, she's like, who knew? Oh, a couple people over here knew, a couple people over there knew. And she's upset because one of the people that knew is a girl that she thought he was cheating with on her. And it's like, no, she found out on her own. She was just, I don't know, she just figured it out, but I didn't tell her. And I guess Carla is sort of taking it very personally, because yes, he did keep this from her. It's a huge part of his life, but I think it was done in a way, of course, like you were saying, to sort of shield her or protect her, not because he didn't trust her or didn't want her to be around. It was more of like, if she knows, she could be in a lot more danger than just, regular citizens are already. And I like that because it played out like a lot of relationships do. Sometimes you come to an end and you need a resolution, and you get the resolution, you don't get back together. You just, it's like, hey, we're cool now. You know, like I'm not upset with you anymore. I'm not angry with you anymore, but we just can't be together, unfortunately. And that's kind of where we leave with that. Now, the last thing that I love about issue 3 is that it shows a hero, and we see this from time to time, but most of the time they play, and not only in comics, in TV, movies, all this, they play it like fighting isn't hard. Like fighting doesn't take a toll on your body. And it showed Hotshot very mangled, very bruised, very abused, very beat up, very, you know, just disheveled. And I love to see when heroes are like, yo, yeah, I won, but you know, my shoulder's broken, or you know, I got, you know, my whole right side is burned, or you know, I got, you know, my toe hurts, you know, anything, you know, because fighting does hurt, you know, fighting takes time, it's energy, it's, you know, so I like the fact that he took the time to show him, because in a lot of cases they'll show someone hurt and then the next issue they'll be looking like they've been on glamour shots. So I love this, I love this view of him just being hurt, being affected by the fight that he was in. Now let's talk about that issue 0. Oh boy. I love issue 0 because there is no, like at all, there's no dialogue except one text message, sorry. But that's not real dialogue, you're typing. So there's no dialogue in issue 0, but they use issue 0 as a way to tell the story of how Hotshot became, well, not became Hotshot, how he started off and how he got his new suit. And they tell the story of how Carla gave him that necklace. And that's her connection to the necklace to him, and his connection to the necklace to her. And I loved how it was played out because they were able to tell this story, a very interesting story, a very important story for us to have context once again about what they're fighting about why she's so angry, about why this hurts her so much, and what this necklace means to him, because this is his last piece of her as she's leaving. And I just love the way it was done. The panels were great. The art was great. And you can also see the art getting better from issue 1 to now issue 0, issue 3 and 0. Carla looks a lot better. Michael looks a lot better. Hotshot looks great. And I just really enjoyed 0. And the biggest reason is that you rarely see this. Now, I mean, of course, there's been comic books that have had segments without dialogue, and some have gone a whole issue with no dialogue, but it's rare to see it. You know, it's very rare to see someone just tell a story almost like a silent movie. And I just love the way they put the emphasis on the necklace and on the suit, because it's almost like they came at the same time. And it's almost like he became a new person when he received both of those. Even though Carla was not happy that he was late because she threw it at him, but he still, he kind of graduated to both of those items. And I really enjoyed that. So guys, if you're enjoying this read along, holla at me, I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let me know what you thought about episode 3 or issue 3 and their whole fight and spat. And I really wanna know what you're thinking about issue 0, because I had a lot of fun. Just when I got to page 2, I was like, yo, is there not gonna be any dialogue? Oh, I'm kind of feeling it. So, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. I really enjoyed it. So before I bounce, I got to tell you guys to head up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, share that Nerd Soul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. And of course, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart, so please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, being a hero sometimes ain't as easy as you think. Peace.